So I thought of a skit, right? Because I took a nap, woke up, thought of this skit. I think it's hilarious, right? Okay, and the premise is, and it's not fully written out. I just have the thought in my head. So this is basically like a thesis statement. Okay, because I always talking about black first and this pro black thing and all the other stuff. So the skit goes, and I haven't like, and it doesn't have an ending yet, but I'll think about it. The skit goes. um, there's a pro-black coalition. A bunch of black men sticking together and all the other stuff. It's like, brothers, we have gathered here today, and we need, talk about how we're going to have to bring the black men forward and all the other stuff. Black men forward, bring the black community and all the other stuff. And niggas is like, yeah, because we need to unite our brothers. We need to stick together, and we need to do for our community. And so the guy that's could hosting it, and his first thing, the first thing he want to talk about is we got to give away the white women, and the pro black niggas is like, wait, do we give away all the white women? It was like, y'all niggas, and it's supposed to be like a back and forth of the pro blacks compromising if they want to be with white women or not, or procreating with white women and all the other stuff. So, and it's like, what about a Rachel Dolezal? A white woman who thinks she black and all that other stuff. And then it's like, and the guys is just like, no. It's like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all not trying to procreate? Look, man, come on, man. We just trying to fuck white bitches. The whole premise is like, as pro black as most of these dudes think they are, they still want to fuck a black bitch. I mean, sorry, fuck a white bitch, and all that other stuff. It's like they just want to fuck white women, and So, like, I feel like that could be a funny skit. I just gotta, flesh it out, have some real thoughts, have some real good um, lines in there, and I feel like it goes out. So, what does that lead to? I didn't watch this whole podcast about easily offended. I think it's the one with Murda Mook on, but I saw bits and pieces of it, and this is my opinion coming from the bits and pieces of it. And it's about the white girl, YesJulz. I know she's like half Italian, half Puerto Rican, but I'm gonna call her a white girl, all right? Because she look white. Let's be real. And I don't know who YesJulz is. I've never heard of this woman before. She's supposed to be like the social media influencer and all that other stuff. It's amazing how people can come up with titles that don't mean shit, and people respect it. I don't know what the fuck a social media influencer is, what is that does, and all that other stuff. It's like niggas should know what they should or should not say on your own fucking social media. You don't need a social media influencer for that. But okay. So anyway, I was looking at it, and then like I guess she had a bunch of problems with black women, and there was this one thing where she was talking about someone was going to give her a shirt, and her boyfriend cheated on her. I guess her boyfriend was black or some shit like that, right? So, and she was going to host Rolling Loud, which is like a hip hop festival, and she sent this picture as a tweet. It was like, should I wear this shirt? Be mindful, she's a white girl. I know people gonna be like she's half black. She's half Puerto Rican, half Italian, and all that other stuff. And Italians are not really considered white people; they're considered other and all that other stuff. And don't get me wrong, I had a white teacher. He explained the whole thing about that Italians are really not considered white because white people hate Italians and shit like that. Same thing with the Irish. It's been in the history, but let's just be real. The black algorithm, they're white. So I'm going by the black algorithm. So anyway, she had this shirt, she tweeted, it's like, should I wear this to the Roll Around tour? And it said, niggas lie a lot. And she was like, she was not sure. She said one, she sent that to shade her ex-boyfriend who cheated on her and all that other stuff. And She said it was bitter, and she got called racist, or that's some racist shit and all that other stuff. And she was like, she didn't feel like she was racist. So with that in mind, I'm thinking to myself, if and she says all the time, she doesn't say the word nigga. She doesn't say it. That's a word she not. If you don't, so this is where I call her bullshit right here. If you don't say the word nigga, all right. If you don't touch that word, what makes you think wearing it on a fucking shirt would be any different? And two, if you know that black women don't like you because there are niggas that will want to fuck you just because you're white. Look as a black man, I have to admit that I've seen it. I've seen niggas like harp after fat white women, and I'm thinking, ew. This much more prettier than like Momo Kun is disgusting looking to me, and I've said this all the time. And then I've heard men say all the time, "Man, I fucked the shit out that white woman," and I'm like, that woman is disgusting, and I don't see the point. I was like, I've seen better looking black women than Momo Kun. All right, now, and this is coming from a man that fucked a white woman. All right, I've fucked one white woman. You should YesJulz. You know better, and this is not even stupid. It's like I was 19. No, bitch. You know better. I don't mean to call you a bitch, but no, bitch. You don't know. You know better. If you don't say the word, what makes you think wearing a word that says niggas lie a lot? If you're really gonna do that, you should have said that to him. You should have said that to him, and then like y'all should have had that talk about it right there. But you don't sit that out on Twitter where they're going to drag you and say all that dumb stuff. Look, like I said, I don't know YesJulz at all. I don't. Doesn't even. It's like she doesn't even come up on my radar. I was like, who the fuck? Anytime someone says YesJulz, I'm like, who the fuck is that? I've seen what she look like. She looks basic. I don't know why niggas will. Now, like I said, I've said this before. I don't get it. Us black men, we go after the worst looking white women. Like we'll try to get the good looking white woman, but we'll like settle for really basic looking white women sometimes. But we'll like when it comes to black women. Oh no, I'm not dating no dark skinned woman. I'm not dating no one darker than me and all that other stuff. But you date this pig infested white bitch. It looked like Roseanne Barr and shit, and it was like I don't get it. Like I tell people all the time, I don't fucking get it. That's the one downfall that I will admit brothers have. It's like it's not only that we fuck white women, we fuck the worst white women. It's like chitlins. We fuck the chitlins of white women. All right, and Murda Mook was on that podcast. All right, I was with Murda Mook, and then he lost me. All right, I was with him because he was like, everybody has the. I don't want to say everybody. Me, I'm not saying everybody, but I know a lot of people. We have that one white boy that say nigga, or he's really down for like black people. Like we got that one. He's like 100% down for black people and all that other stuff. We give a white boy that black nickname like Skillet. Like he really fucking hates white people and stuff, even though he know he's white and all that other shit. Like we know that one white person that really hates white people himself. All right, B Nasty. Like I remember when V Nasty was saying nigga a lot, but she's like born and raised in Oakland, and I forgot who defended her. It was one of the West Coast Bay Area rappers. He was like, yeah, she grew up in Oakland around niggas. It was like, and she's like with the cause and all that other stuff. She don't fucking like white people and all that other stuff. I have friends that don't like white people. All right, they'll say fuck white people and all that other stuff. And like I know there's like not every black person, like, but like the dude's harmless, but at the same time, you have to tell him, look, that shit. Look, I let you pass with that shit because I don't give a fuck. And then that's the thing. I don't know many black friends check their white friends. It's like I would let you pass with that shit, But if you go anywhere outside and say that shit to any other black person and they fuck you up, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. Like that's as far. Well, I know most black people. We had that conversation. It was like, they're like, "Come on, my nigga," and he's like, "Hey, look," and like they'll probably do it in public once or twice. Hey, look, that's cool when you say that shit inside. Now, it's not that it's like racist or none of that shit. Sometimes he's just like he good people. He's just ignorant and all that other stuff. But it's like, and we should stop doing it. I'm not gonna lie. We should stop doing that, especially if you don't let any other white person say it. You shouldn't let that white person say it, but we do. Is some of y'all? It's like I'm not gonna say all black people, but I know black people that do that. It's like they'll say nigga and all that stuff, but it's like he's fucking harmless and all that other stuff. But you do have to check him. All right, there is that guy. Like most black friends have that. We'll lie and say we don't, but some black friends have that. But YesJulz, bitch, you know better. All right, you know that's not gonna fly, especially if you know black women don't fuck with you like that. You know that shit's gonna fly. Murda Mook. Yeah, all right. Where you had me, like I said, where you had me is because we know that some white people. Where you stopped having me, we was like what she said. I was Puerto Rican, and he said, "You're black. You're black. You're one of us." And even she was like, "No, I'm not. I'm not." Mook, you lost me on that. You no, Harlem niggas are funny. Always, first of all, let's just get that out straight. Harlem niggas is just hilarious. Like, even though, like, pretty sure three of my top five is like three of my top five favorite battle rappers are from Harlem. I know not a lot of Harlem niggas like rock with that type of thought, but like right there, you'd be like, hold up, Mook. Nah, I can't rock with you on that. I can't rock with you on that. Can't slide with you on that. All right, we need to check ourselves on that. A lot. I'll be the first person to tell you, as black men, when it comes to our black women, we do gotta do better. I've said this. We do. But I've also told black women, we gotta give a fuck about ourselves. Because when we start giving a fuck about ourselves, we will start giving a fuck about y'all. I know, like, respect is a two-way street. There's a lot of things I've hopped on black women, but this is not about that. It's about us black men. We need to do better. All right. Like it is a two-way street, but we need to check our shit first. Once we check our shit, they can't check our shit. If we get our shit straight, they can't shit. They can't say a lot. All right. It's like we got it because once you be like, yeah, we get our shit together and all that other stuff, and we showing we got our shit together, they have no choice but to check their shit and step their shit up. I've always said this. That's why they say before before you start throwing stones, make sure you don't live in a glass house or some shit like that. All right, we check our shit, and we need to stop fucking these low standard ass white women, these low standard basic ass white women. All right, we need just do better on that too, but also uplift black women. If I could leave anything, uplift black women. I like most of this I got off of this female YouTuber Paris Milan. I didn't finish what she was saying because it was like an hour long, but I knew where it was going. Um, but she said something that was interesting in me, very interesting. She don't like the term strong because once you like people say you're strong, you feel like that's the reason why people's like grabbing your legs fronts and punching you in the face and all that, or you feel like you could take a punch and all that other stuff. And so she don't like that using the term strong. And she said she feel like black women should stop using that term too. Shit, when you like hear stuff like that and you go, huh, shit. Because I've heard strong black women all the time. Like we're strong black women on it. But I think I just want to ask her if because I don't have an opinion on that. All of like right now, I'm just in that oh shit. Like I can't defend that or I can't rebuttal that, none of that. But I do want to ask her, like, and this is legitimate. It's like she might think this is stupid, but this is legitimate. What do you want me to call you? How would you want black women to be approached? Because I don't want to call you the same thing as white women because me personally, I think black women are cut different from white women. That's just my personal opinion. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know what y'all think. Till then, this is Thoughts on the Skin on Fly, and I'm out. Peace.